Hello and welcome to the series of How to Power BI. In this video, we will be understanding about the bookmarks, the selection pane, and how we can use it on the button. So let's get started. So for using a bookmark, let's try to create a new page and let's try to see how it works. So for this, I will create a one visualization. Let's say a line chart. You can just adjust it to the size of the page. Now let's try to take some data. I will take a profit and I will take a from the date hierarchy I will take month, so I can see the month wise trend. Now I don't need this pane, so I'll just hide it. So how to use a bookmark? So the bookmark is nothing but a screenshot of your data. So bookmark will allow the user a app like experience. uh, in app if you click on certain button, certain action will be performed, so like that. So for this, what we need to do is to go to the view pane, and there you will be get the option of a bookmark and the selection. As you click on that, this pane will appear on the right side of your screen. So how to use it? Now for this example, what we will be doing is that we'll be showing this line chart on the button click, and we'll be hiding this line chart. So if I click on the button, this line chart should get hide, and if I click on the another button, this line chart should appear again, so like that. So for now, what you need to do is go to the insert option, go to the buttons drop down, and take here you can see there are different kinds of options: the left arrow, right arrow, back information, all that. So for this example, we'll be taking a blank button, and I will just keep it here. Okay. Now go to the format option. Now if you go to the shape, you can see that in the shape there are different options of how you can how you can shape your button. If you take a oval, it will be oval. If you take a rectangle, it will be rectangular. For now, let's take a rounded rectangle and rounded corners. The corners should be the 40%. Okay. Now the state, there are different option: default, on, hover, on, press, on, disabled. So for this example, we'll be going forward with the default option. We will understand on, hover, on, press option later on. So you can just close this, and I will just go to the style option. Here you can name the button. If you turn on the text, you will see there is a text box and you can name here. So for this, I will be giving it a name show. Like I have to show the line chart. I'll just resize it. Let's say 22. Make it a bold. Change the color to maybe dark blue. Okay. Okay. Now there is this action pen that we will be understanding in few moments. So I will just duplicate this button. Just Control C and Control V. Okay. Just keep it here. Maybe go to format. I will just create it again. Control C, Control V. I'll just take it here. And I will just rename this button as hide. Okay. Now our task is to, when I click on the show button, the line chart should appear. And when I click on the hide button, the line chart should disappear. So how to do that? So what I need to do is that whenever I click on the show button, the line chart should appear. So first, let's rename these buttons. In the selection pane, you can see as soon as I click the button or the shape, it gets highlighted. When I click on the chart get highlighted. Click on the hide will get highlighted. So let's rename this. This button is our show button. So I will just double click and then rename it as show button. And for this, we need the hide button. And this is our line chart. Okay, now so let's go to the hide option. So what I want is that I want to hide these visuals first. So whenever I click on the show option, the visual should get appear. So I will just add the bookmark for the show now. Like whenever I want to see data, I want to see these options. So this is the screenshot we are adding it as a bookmark. So whenever I want to show data, I want to see this window, show hide button and this chart. So I will add the bookmark for that and I will name it as a show. Now, whenever I want to hide the data, what I want is I want this line chart should get disappear. So now I in the selection pane, I will just select and I will click on this I button of the line chart and you can see now my line chart is disabled. And now whenever I click on this hide button, I want to see this kind of a interface, which is the line chart is get hidden. So for this now I will be adding the one more bookmark. So this is our second screenshot. So I will call it as a hide. So this was our hide bookmark and this was our show bookmark. You can see when I click on the hide, the line chart disappears. When I click on the show, line chart appear. Now I will be using the bookmark on these buttons. So whenever I click on the show, this pane, this interface will show, and whenever I click on the hide, this interface will show. So for now, what you need to do is that you need to select this button and open the format option. And here you can see the action, what actions this button should perform. So just turn it on, open it up, and you can scroll down. So by default, it is the back option. So back option is what if you click on here, so you'll go to the previous page you are using. So it will go to the back page like that. So what I want here is bookmark. So I will change the back to bookmark. And what action it should perform is that this is the show button. So we will add the action, sorry, the bookmark of a show. So select the show. Now if you click on the hide, again turn the action on, change it to bookmark and change it to the hide. So just now I will close this pen. Oh, okay. For you to see, I will just keep them open. Now, this is the desktop version. So in this, what you need to do whenever you want to use the button action, you need to press a control and click on that button. But if you're using the service, whenever user uses the service option, they can directly click here and they can see the action perform. But as we are on the desktop, we need to select the control and then we need to press the button or keypad. So if you hover, you can see that press control click to follow the link. So if I press a control on my keyboard and I will click from my mouse pad. So what this button will perform is the bookmark of a show. Now it is already shown. So this is the by default bookmark. So if I click on the hide now, control click, you can see my line chart get disappear. And when I control click on the show, it will appear. So hide, show, hide, show. So this is how the bookmark works. It is basically a screenshot and it will create app-like experience for a user. Now you can use it on a different kind of visuals, different kind of a data. Uh, it depends on the requirement, how you need to see it. Now, for the second example, what we will do, let's just first rename it as a bookmark. Show hide bookmark. Let's rename it as show and hide bookmark. Show slash hide bookmark. Okay. Now, let's add a new page. Now you can see that whenever I'm shifting through pages, my bookmark is still the same. So this bookmark you have created, it will be remain across all the pages. Okay, so don't do the mistake of going the new page and deleting this. This will be shown on all the pages. Okay, so I can use it on a different pages also. So like that. Now for this, what we will be doing is that we will be creating three different charts, and in that chart I want to see whenever I click on the particular button, that chart should appear. So let's create a three chart. Instead of that, let's just copy paste this. I will just Control C, go to this page and Control V here. Okay, I will just format it this. Now just I will make two more copies, one here and one more here. Now first I want is the bar chart. I'll just convert it to bars. Second I want is the tree map, so I'll make it a tree map. And third I want is the let's keep it a line chart, or maybe scatter. No, not good. Keep it a line chart. Okay, so these are the three different visual, and let's just see in what they are appearing in selection pane. Okay, now what I will do, I will just rename this as a line chart. This is our line chart. Let's keep it at a first. Okay, this is the second. Oh, no, this is the second. Okay, now. Okay, so this is the first. This is the our bar chart. So let rename it as bar bar chart. Okay, this is our tree maps. So tree chart, and this is the line chart. Okay, now I want to perform. I want to show one visual at a time. So we'll need three visuals. I'll be using it the three blank buttons, and we'll add the action on basis of that. So keep it here. Let's just format it. Keep it a style, maybe let's call it a line, or maybe a bar first. 22 again, make it a bold, change the color to blue. Okay, now I will just copy paste it two more times. Keep it here. Okay, now let's change the name of a second one to tree, and let's change the name of third one to line. Okay, now what I want is that this is just another example of how you can use a bookmark with a different approaches. So what I want is that whenever I click on the bar chart, my whole screen should be of a bar chart. Whenever I click on the tree map, so it should show a tree, and whenever I click on the line, it should show a line chart. So now you can see that when I have added the three buttons, the three buttons are here. Let's rename them as a bar button. Our second one is the tree button, and third one is obviously the line button. I will just reposition them, bar first, then this is third. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to add the bookmarks. So whenever I click on the bar chart, only bar chart should show and other two visuals should disappear. So uh, let's try to do that. What I will do, I will first keep a bar chart visible. I will hide a tree map and I will hide a line chart, and I will just make it a okay, here, and we'll just drag it to the full screen. Okay, now I will add a bookmark for this, and I will name it as a bar. Okay, now what I want second is that I want to hide this bar chart and keep a tree map visual. Again, make it a full till here and down here, and add a bookmark. Bookmark will be called as tree. Now the third one, we want to hide a tree and we want to show only line chart. So make it, just add one more bookmark, rename it as line. Okay, now if I click on the tree, tree map will show. If I click on the bar, bar map will show. If I click on the line, line map will show. Now what we need to do is we just need to add the action to these buttons. So go to the format option again, turn on the action, go to, now I have named it as a bar. So what I will do, I will again change its action to bookmark and add the bar, which is this bookmark. Okay, which will show a tree. Now for the tree we need to add. So Just a FYI to you is that uh, try to keep your naming convention as simple as possible. So it will be easier to understand when you are applying the bookmarks. Change it to bookmark again and name it as a line chart. Just hide this. Okay. Now I'm by default on the line view, but I will try to go to the tree. I will control click on the tree button. Tree map will appear. If I control click on the bar will appear. If I control click on the line will appear. So this is the second example how you can use a bookmark. Okay. So if you want to hide a particular visual on a particular selection, you can do that. Now let's charts bookmark. Let's rename it as chart